So one day in October, you're just going along selling houses and closing loans. Then boom, TRID drops out of the CFPB sky. That day is October 3rd, 2015, and from now on, things will never be the same. Alright, that all sounds ominous. But really, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau has made some changes to protect you and your clients. Let's take a look at the who's who and the what's what for closing a loan and the forms that tie it all together. The first who's who is the lender, but we're actually going to start calling them creditors. But they only get that name if they close 5 or more loans per year. If they don't, well, then maybe you should use someone else. So moving on, we now have the borrower, which is the guy buying the house, and sometimes the seller, which is the one selling said house. Now we can lump these two together and call them consumers. Now let's talk about the what's what. A loan application must contain 6 elements of borrower information such as their name, income, social security number, property address, property value, and loan amount. Consummation is when the borrower signs all the paperwork for the house, or as the pros say, the moment when the consumer becomes legally responsible for the loan. Rescinding is for the next morning when that said consumer freaks out about their big decision. Now the paperwork. Pay close attention to this one, I'm going to go pretty quick. Right now, initial disclosures have 2 forms, the good faith estimate and the initial truth in lending statement. After the big day, you will only need 1 document, which is the single loan estimate form. The 2 final disclosures are the HUD-1 settlement statement and the final truth in lending disclosures, which will be replaced by the single closing disclosure form. Okay, that was a lot, so here's a real quick review. Today you need the GFE, an initial truth in lending statement, the HUD-1 settlement statement, and a final truth in lending disclosure. After October 3rd, you will only need a loan estimate form and a closing disclosure form. Phew, got it? Good job. Remember, when it comes to home buying, there's a lot to know. Thankfully, Nova Home Loans has you covered.